Today's story is called There's No Place Like Home. Have a look at the front cover and tell me what you can see. That's right, there's lots of animals. There's a snake, a sheep, a cow and a horse. Did anybody spot the chicken? Shall we have a read and see what the story's about? Okay, here we go. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. The farm animals were bored. They wanted something to do. Our life here is so dull, said Horse. Let's all go somewhere new. So they packed up their belongings and they said their last goodbyes. Then the farmer found them gone. He couldn't believe his eyes. There's a sign that says "Gone for an adventure." Let's see what happens. First they built a rocket and they whooshed up into space. They even took a great big tasty picnic just in case. But none of them could quite get used to floating everywhere, so they flew back down to Earth so they could see what else was there. They tried exploring in the jungle with creatures of every kind. It was nothing like the super boring farm they'd left behind. Then there were snakes and creepy crawlies, everything from big to small. "Ah, I'm scared," cried Sheep. "This isn't what I'd planned at all." "That wasn't for us," said Horse. "I think you'll all agree." But then he cried, "I've got it! Why don't we learn to ski?" So they whizzed down snowy hilltops and enjoyed the mountain breeze. It was their best adventure yet, till Goat got lost in the trees. Next, they all got tickets to a theme park just for fun. The rides were so amazing, they could hardly pick just one. "Let's go on the roller coaster," said Hen. "Come on, it's this way." But it was so busy, they just stood in line all day. One day, Cow was feeling brave. "Let's all skydive," she said. She gave each animal a parachute and goggles for their head. So they jumped into the air after counting down from 10. "Woohoo! That was fun," she said. "Can we do it again?" Instead, they had a cosy campfire. Everyone gathered around. But as soon as they put up their tent, they heard a big loud booming sound. A storm went crash, bang, flash, and the rain started to pour. "Oh no," they all cried. "We don't like this anymore." So they all boarded the deck of a 5-star luxury cruise. Some spent every day sunbathing, while others had a snooze. Horse just loved the ocean, and one day dived right in, but he quickly swam away when he saw a pointy fin. They tried sightseeing in the city and partying all night, but they just didn't feel at home. Not one place they'd tried felt right. Maybe our plan for adventure was the wrong one all along. Not one place they'd been had felt like somewhere they belong. They returned home to the farm and shouted out, "Yippee!" Everything that once seemed boring felt as perfect as could be. We had a great adventure, but we would never have guessed. Out of everywhere we'd been to, we think we like home the best. Can you tell me some of the places that the animals visited? They did. They went all the way into space. How did they get there? That's right, in a rocket. And then they went to the jungle, on a cruise, and they even tried skiing. They had so many adventures, but they still preferred coming home. See you tomorrow for another story. Goodbye for now.